Hi, welcome to an Inventor 2021 video tutorial, the next part in the WW-109 fighter planes series. I want to use those extrusions and I want to create the main fuselage today. So maybe let's edit that image. Let's see if we can go for the properties here. No, I have to go into the sketch. Then I can go for the image and change the properties. There you go. And I want to use a mask so that's transparent. Now I need some construction lines because I need to use section H and L. H is here. So let's try to create those construction elements. Maybe like this. Deactivate construction. And then I want to go for arcs, and I think I have tangent arcs. Yes, I want to use a tangent arc here, go in there, and another tangent arc from this endpoint in that direction. Then I want to use a 3-point arc. Zoom in a little bit from this point to that point and that midpoint here. Now go for another tangent arc from this point to that endpoint here, and another one from this point to that point. Use tangency, force it here and up there as well. Now let's adjust this a little bit. Move that endpoint maybe a little bit to the side, so that should do. Now I want to copy those elements, and I don't want to move that one here. So how to select these without selecting the picture? That's kind of hard. And I think there's no way I would have to make it invisible. Anyway, let's copy this profile, Ctrl C, finish that sketch, and now I want to use plane H, and I don't want to see those surfaces, so let's hide them. And I need a sketch on the H plane. So where would be that H plane? There it is. And let's do a sketch on this side. So that would be the H plane. Go for a sketch and let's bring in that profile by Ctrl V. So I will need to move and rotate this. Let's bring in those cut edges. That would be here, project cut edges from this surface here and from that surface. So I've got already both of them. That's great, because it uses the cut edges. You don't have to select both. It's only needed to select one. Now I will have to move my profile here from, let's go for a copy, from this point here to that point over there, this point. Done, and let's delete this one here. Now I have to rotate it, so go for rotate, again a copy, and I want to rotate these here, and the center point would be of course that one up here, and I want to rotate it in this direction by 90 degrees. Great, and done. And then delete these here and that arc and this one. Okay, great. Now I need a constraint from this point to that point here, and another one from this point to that point here. And of course this should be tangent, and this should be tangent as well. Finish that sketch. So I've got my first profile. Now let's go for section L. I need to see that image here. So let's try to bring it back. Yes. And now go for a sketch on the main sketch plane. And now I need this profile here, LL. Same procedure as before. These construction lines here. Okay, deactivate construction and now go for tangent arcs. One here, maybe up to this point, and one over there, maybe like that. Then let's go for a 3-point arc from just there down here, and then adjust that midpoint. And I want to remove this one a little bit at least, maybe like that. And then add 2 more tangent arcs from this point to that point, and another one from this point to that point. Now go for tangency. So, oh yeah, it's not even, this point should be right there, and I need it to be tangent. Go down here, and again it should be tangent. Now let's hide that image and copy this profile and finish that sketch. And I want to go for plane L. Where's L? There it is. Make a sketch there and Control V for pasting it. There it is, and again I have to move and rotate it. So let's bring in the cut edges. Here and there, yes, and now move a copy of this one, or just copy it, doesn't matter. Like this, go for copy and start base point would be this one here, and the end point would be that end point over there. And done. And now I have to rotate it. Let's go for rotate again, make a copy. And I want to rotate these. Center point would be, of course, that one here, and I want to rotate it by 90 degrees. Great, and done. And let's delete these here. Now go for coincident, this point and that. Nope. This point and that point, and over there as well, this point and that point. Okay, and finish this sketch as well. Now I will need a similar sketch or the same sketch on plane E. So I want to copy that sketch, not the profile, so let's go for copy. That should be sketch, this sketch. That's, I think, this sketch here. No, that's sketch 20 really. Sketch 21, and I've got somehow an empty sketch here, so let's delete them. Delete it, okay. And I want to copy this one, so go for copy and paste it onto plane E. So it should be at least in the correct orientation. Where's plane E? There's plane E, and let's paste it there. Yeah, that's okay. And now I have to adjust it. Hopefully I can adjust it. Let's bring in those edges. So go for project cut edges. Here they are. And let's move that profile. So this should be moved from this point here to that point. So let's move it slightly above. Done. Let's hope it didn't distort. Yes. And now let's use that constraint to put it here, and let's go down below. Oh, that's really, oh, sorry, my fault. Let's undo. Of course it should be put here, so let's try it from this end point up to that point. Yes, and this one to that one. Let's make a view from the front, and now I want to move it a little bit. So let's see, that would be, I suppose, this one. That's that one, that's this one, so oh yeah, it's that one. So maybe I could just move those points a little bit to the outside, like that, and up above as well. Should be this point, and move it slightly up there. Let's take a look. Yeah, looks okay. And now I want to make a loft. So finish the sketch and go for a loft. Okay, let's see if this works or if I have to split those surfaces here. We will see. So I want to have a loft, and it should be a surface, and one section would be this sketch here. Next would be that one here, and the last one would be this one here. This looks good. Now can I use those edges as rails? Let's see. I want to use that edge here and this edge here. And of course I want it to be tangent to those surfaces. So let's go for conditions and check the edges. It should be tangent, hopefully, and this should be tangent as well. So did I really get those edges or those sketches? I think I got those edges. So it should be okay, and confirm, which gives me a nice body right here. Now I want to split that one with the split plane, which should be here somewhere. That's the main sketch plane here somehow. Why? Yeah. Where is my split plane? There it is. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. And I want to split that surface, so go for, where's the split command? There you have it, split. I want to split not a solid but a face. The tool would be that plane, the split plane. This one here, and this one. And I want to split that surface here, this one here. And confirm. Okay, great. And maybe make those two not transparent like that. Okay. I will need now another sketch, and I need to project this curves, and I need an arc which goes into this one. So that would be a sketch on plane E. Okay, let's go for a sketch on plane E. That would be this plane, and go for a sketch. Now I need to bring in the cut edges. Yes, great. And let's take a look. Is that one? I need this here to be not for construction. This one not for construction. And that one here as well not for construction. Okay, this looks good. And now I need two arcs which go tangent from here and tangent there. So go for tangent arc, select this endpoint, go maybe like this. Okay, and another one from here in that direction. Yeah. So let's that's okay. Let's go for a 3-point arc. It's easier to do. So it should start here, go to this point, and then it should be an arc, maybe like that. And now add the tangency from this one to that one. And those 2 points should be, of course, connected. And this should be tangent. This looks okay. Then I will need 2 more sketches. Let's bring back our image. Where's the image? There you go. And that would be one sketch here on plane A, which should be a half circle. And then I go for C, or go to D, F, C. I will need section C. A, B, and C. Yeah, that's it. half circle, B a profile, C a profile. And I will get those profiles here. Yes, C I have to adjust C, or I could go just for A and B. Let's go for plane A. Finish that sketch here and go for plane A. And do a sketch right there. Bring in those cut edges of those extrudes. And maybe hide that image sketch. Where is it? There you go. Hide that image. And this should be a half circle. Or I could go for a 3-point arc, but I will go for a circle. It's easier to do. So let's go up to this point here. Okay. Let's draw a construction line to trim it. Go for trim and remove this, and then adjust those points with a constraint here and up there as well. So maybe move this a little bit if possible. Oh, it's already there. I snapped. Great. And finish this sketch. Okay, let's bring back that image. And let's do a sketch on the main sketch plane. There you go. Go for a sketch, and I need profile B. This one here. Now let's start with my construction lines. Move this down a little bit, maybe like that. And let's see, I need arcs, so go for tangent arc with this endpoint here, maybe there, not for construction of course. Another one starting with this endpoint going over there. Let's go for the 3-point arc, which starts somewhere over here, goes down and here. Let's see if I can use more tangent arcs from this endpoint to that one here. Yes, make it tangent. Oh, that's crazy. Those points should be connected. This should be tangent here. It's already tangent, okay. Then go down below and try another tangent arc from this endpoint to that point. This time it's snapped, and make it tangent. Okay, hide that sketch, that image. Select this profile, Control C for copy, finish that sketch, and now go to plane B. Plane B, let's do a sketch there and bring in by Control V that profile. I have to move and rotate it. So let's go for maybe first a rotate, and I want to have a copy of this one. The center point should be this point here and rotate it by 90 degrees, and then delete these here. Okay, now move it. So let's see if we can move it without losing any constraints. Might work, might not work, we will see. With this point, yeah, again, that's not possible. So I have to go for a copy once more. Go for a copy, select this base point and move it. Let's turn this a little bit, somewhere over here. Delete this one, bring in those cut edges, and then align that profile here. Yeah. So let's see if we can do that without losing constraints. This works, and this point should be aligned with that point here. Yeah, maybe adjust this a little bit if possible, maybe like that. Okay, I will need points here and a point there to go for a spline which goes from this point over here to that one. And I might have to put this in different, I might have to copy those sketches to achieve that goal, because I think I cannot, or can I don't recall. We will see. Let's finish that sketch, or first split it here. So let's take a look from the side. I would need a spline which starts here and goes maybe to this point and then to a point here. I can use this point, I suppose, but I need a point here. I need to split that arc. So let's go to this sketch. That should be, in this case, sketch 25. I did somehow another empty sketch. Let's first finish this sketch and then delete that empty one. And I need to split that one here, not this one, not that one, but where's this sketch? Sketch 25. And I need a line which starts maybe here, goes to that arc here, and then I want to split that arc with the split command like that and make this a construction line. Finish that sketch, and now I should be able to make a spline, a 3D spline. So let's go for a sketch, go for a 3D sketch, go for a spline, interpolation, yes, and this should start at this point, go to, let's see, this point, and then, no, that's no good. This should be up there. So let's edit that sketch 25, or just undo. So move this up here and split that curve once more. So go for a split, not possible. So make this not a construction line, and now go for a split. I can't select it. That's great. Oh yeah, it moved. It was associative. Great, because that's not in every program. And this it is, so great, I don't have to split it once again, I just have to move that curve. That's great. Finish that sketch, and now let's try another spline if that's better. So go for 3D sketch, that 3D sketch here, and draw that spline which starts here, goes to a point here which I can snap, that one, and then goes to this one. Yeah, that's better. And create. I could even move it a little bit up more. So now let's make it tangent to that edge. So this should be tangent. Great. This looks really nice. Finish that sketch. And now I have to try if I can select just parts of a sketch and make a loft. Don't know, we will see. And I wasn't sure, so I checked. I really can't select only parts of a sketch, so I need to copy those sketches. Let's start with sketch, this one. So go for copy and paste it onto the correct plane, which would be plane A. Paste it. And let's edit it, or yeah, let's go there. And I want to put the lower part, or I could even delete it, but let's put the lower part for construction, which means I have to put the upper part in the original one for construction. So that would be this part for construction, which gives me now one sketch with this part and one sketch with that part. So let's copy this sketch. That would be sketch, this sketch. Go for copy and paste it onto plane B. And again go there and edit the sketch. And again I want to make those lower parts for construction. This one, that one, and finally this one. Finish that sketch and go for the original one, that would be this one, and let's edit the upper parts, this one, and there's another small one, and another, no, that's it, this one, and yeah, that's okay. Finish this sketch. And the last sketch gives me some kind of problems. If I copy it, it will sort of distort, but let's try it anyway. And if we do it clever, we can use it at all. So that would be sketch, this sketch here, go for a copy and paste it on plane E. E and paste and see what happens. But let's edit this one. That's sketch 30. And let's delete this here and let's check. I want to go only for the lower part, this one, so I could delete. Now let's check. Yes, I could delete this and I could delete that. Or no, that's in the other sketch, but I can do, no, that's in the other sketch, obviously. So this would be the lower part, which I can use. So I have to go to the original one and make those lower parts maybe like, no, not like this, but like this, and put it, no, that's too much, maybe like this, and put it for construction only. So now I should be able to do a loft. Let's try, and we will see if we can go for tangency on all sides. So I want to start with a loft, Yes, and select this sketch. I need that one here, yes, and this, that's strange, I can select the edges. There's one missing. Seems it doesn't work. Why? Should work. Yeah, it does. Now for the rails, I want to use that spline, works, and I want to use that edge here. This edge here, that edge works. Let's see if we can go for tangency here and there. So that would be the rail condition for the edges rail, and I want to go for tangency. Seems to work. And I want to use here tangency as well. Seems to work, so let's confirm this. Nice. Let's make this surface, that one, not translucent. Great. So that 3D sketch should be hidden. Yes, it is. And now I try to go for tangency on those edges as well. Might work, might not work, we will see. So go for another loft. Select this here, that one, and this one. Let's try the rails. Let's try this edge here, that edge. Can I select that edge here? I can select this edge, hopefully, yes. And I want to select that edge here. How to select that edge? Would be this edge here. So click add and go for that edge. Does it work? Let's try. No, it didn't snap onto that edge. Why? Let's edit this one. No, it didn't. I want... Really, I can't go to that edge. Can I? Now it's there, and then it's gone again. Is there a problem? It should be that edge here. Yeah. So that's kind of odd here, and I cannot snap there. So maybe bring back that spline. Let's see if we can go for tangency here. Conditions on the rail, the edges, go for tangency. That seems to work, but I can't go here. That's interesting. So maybe try it in a different way. Let's delete this one and try it in a different way, which would be, where's my loft? There you go. Select this edge here, and yeah, that will not work if I select this edge, because it will spread. If it spreads, doesn't work at all. Does it? Because no preview. Oh yeah, this works. Let's see. Let's try those rails. No, that's the wrong one. This one. If I go for rails, I would have to split the surface. So I want to split the surface with planes. And that would be plane A and plane E. Scroll up and go for split. I want to split with plane A, this surface here. Okay, and then I want to split again with plane E, same surface, or that surface here, and okay. And now I should be able to do a proper loft. Maybe delete that loft and do a new one. So go for loft, select this edge here, and select, click to add, select that edge. Works. Now let's try to add rails. This would be one rail, a second rail, and a third rail. Works again, great. Now let's try tangency for the edges here. Tangency seems to work, and second one, tangency, seems to work as well. So confirm, great, nice surface, and put it not translucent, great. Okay, so next I have to go for the cut of the cockpit, and of course I have to sort of extend this one in that direction. So maybe I should try to extend that line, which should be in one of the first sketches, and that might be this sketch here. Yeah, that sketch. So let's edit this sketch and extend that line a little bit, maybe with extend. Oh, that's too much. So let's just pull there and hope it can still update everything. Otherwise I have, of course, let's cancel this and undo it. So I have to accept and undo that change. Yeah. Let's try it in a different way. Let's extend that surface. That would work. So go for extend this edge in that direction, maybe like this. That should do the trick, and okay. Now let's bring back our image sketch, or the image like this, and I could do a sweep, a sweep to sweep this edge along that edge here and along this edge. Yeah, that, but only up to this point. Let's see. Okay, let's try to do a sweep with this edge here, which is not possible. Okay, so I need to do a sketch, but I have already a sketch here, so let's bring back that sketch. And that sketch, I suppose, sketch this one. Let's make it visible and use it, or at least try to use it. I want to sweep, should be a surface, of course, maybe that's, no, with this one, and not two profiles, only one profile. That's wrong. Oh yeah, that's two arcs. Okay, and the curve would be this one, and I can add another path, hopefully, with that edge. Nope. Obviously I can use only one path, but I should be able to use guides there. Let's go for a guide and try to select that edge, which is not really possible. I can't select it. So let's try optimize for single selection. No, I still can't. So I need to really split it in two parts. Not only split the face, but I really have to divide it or trim it. Let's see, can I split body? That should be possible. If I select the split plane as tool, because that's still one surface. Let's check it out. That is still one surface. So go for that split, and I want to split the body, the surface body. And the tool would be the split plane. Where's my split plane? There's the split plane. And I cannot select a solid. I can select faces. Yeah, it's already one face, but yeah, I could trim, but I don't want to trim, because if I trim, it's gone. Yeah, the trim deletes one part, and I don't want to delete it. So let's go for a 3D sketch. 3D sketch, and let's bring in some kind of curve. Include geometry and try to select just that edge. Finish that sketch and hide that surface. This one, no, that one here, that's the one, hide it. And now let's try to make that sweep. Sweep this profile along that path and use a guide. And the guide should be this one, and that's for construction here. I thought so, so let's go to that sketch here and make this curve not for construction. Then it would work. Go back to the sweep, select the profile, select this path and go for a guide, and the guide would be this curve here, which should give me a nice surface. And make this surface again not translucent. Okay, now I could bring back this surface as well. Now I need a sketch on the main sketch plane, and now it would be better for these four surfaces to be translucent or not visible. I need a sketch, a 2D sketch on the main sketch plane, which would be this one. And I will need my split plane. Okay. Let's go for front view and zoom in. And that sketch might look something like. It should go from here to this position and there and then up. And this line should be aligned with that split plane. Where's that split plane? There it is. So go for collinear and put this line into that split plane. Where's the split plane? That's the split plane, so this would be the split plane. Can I select it? Not really. So go for a point and put it into that split plane. Back to front view, zoom in. And now adjust those lines, move this a little bit over here, maybe like that, and this should be aligned like this, and then I need a vertical line like that. Yep. Now trim. This should be gone, that should be gone, and this point here should be in the E-plane. So let's bring back that E-plane, and now that point here should be in that plane. Nice. And now let's move this a little bit down just in case, and that one a little bit over there, maybe like that. Now finish that sketch, hide those planes and the split plane. Let's make an extrude. They're already selected. Yes, 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 and hard to see. Make it, let's say, 500. It's a surface mode, yes, and select and just drag it a little bit more. Let's go for, yeah, doesn't matter, go for 500. And okay, let's make this not translucent, and now I can trim my surfaces. Let's bring back that one here and trim it. Let's take a look. Trim surface. The trim tool would be this one, and I want to remove this part and apply. Yeah. Before I trim that, I need those other surfaces back. So cancel this out and bring back this surface, that surface here, and this one. And I need to trim only that one here, yeah. So go for a trim. Tool is again this one, and I want to remove this part here. Apply. And then I can have only one tool. So, oh yeah, there's something which should be removed as well with the split plane. So go for the split plane. The cutting tool would be the split plane, this one. And I want to remove that small part here, this part here. Apply. Great. And now it would be a good idea to stitch those surfaces together in order to get a nice trim tool. This one, that one, and this one, and that small one which is already trimmed. Yes. Apply. Done. That would be now the main body. Make it not translucent. And now I should be able to trim this surface. So the tool would be the big one here, and I want to remove the outside. And okay, great. And now let's stitch this one and that one, and okay, and make it not translucent and change the name to main fuselage. And I'm done. So hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my Facebook fan page. Would be very nice of you. I want to get more likes and subscriptions over there as well. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.